Can't watch anything. Come on. Coach Knight used to say, sit down.
Acuff.
For three.
Acuff. Shot winds down. He knocked.
League in 1991, their only championship 2000. Vandy is a charter member of the SEC. They have won 2.
Davis will have his hands full with the history-making Darius Acuff Jr. tonight. Mid-range jumper.
13 now for Nickel. Last possession of the half to the Hogs. 8.
Bit of time. Looks over to Coach Calipari. Now going to work with a 3-ball. The gun jumper from the free throw line off the mark. Now he'll take a 3. And yes!
For Duke Miles. Acuff.
Wow. The race to the bonus, especially in tight games, so important. Acuff pulls up. There you go.
He makes amazing steals. He's got 3 of them already.
But protecting that rim and making it a little more difficult for Arkansas.
Right here. Every bubble team in the world wants Arkansas to hang on to this 2-point lead. It's Acuff. Quick release. Oh, my goodness.
Same thing, I believe. Acuff rises. Ties the game.
The jump stop. Acuff got him again. He got the block behind the back from one end to the other.
It was an excellent contest.
Acuff again. Got him.
That one on top of the key. Acuff works baseline. His jumping by 16 here. Acuff on the drive. Up and still in there with Malik Thomas out with the injury that we don't know the severity of yet, but now.
Up here down the stretch. 8 to get off a shot. On the dribble, little step back. 2 more.
Seen on that bench as well. Yeah, 5 of 24 coming into the game from three-point land. Acuff just slowing it down and knocking.
And against all those long arms of the Arkansas defense, doesn't score, but Acuff does.
Span to the Florida Gators. Here's Acuff for 3. Yes!
Acuff. Oh!
Has that in him. You can tell every single possession. He does not take a possession off.
And the three-pointer goes.
Razorbacks.
Here's Darius Acuff, the sensational freshman, on the drive with the left hand off the
move and go to a zone, regardless of how well Arkansas is shooting from the 3 right now.
For the Hogs. He's going to go deep and got it.
4-second three-pointer.
Acuff. Darius Acuff slows the pace temporarily and now puts the burners on again and 1. Full head of steam.
Here's Acuff into the front court with 3, 2, 3-pointer. Good! Stay in front of him. Tyler Tanner just blew right past him.
And now he's trying to deal with Acuff at the other end. Acuff gets around. They've never lost in the final. They'll try to go to 3-0 with a win here today, and they're up 6 right now. Make it maybe a harder shot. Acuff.
In the hands of Acuff, player of the year in the SEC.
20-point score and street close to send a message. There's not a lot of guys that will do that, whether they're first year or not.
Here's Acuff for 3.
Denied by Ewan.
That's just being stubborn.
Acuff. Bam!
Overtime loss at Alabama. A game in which he was limited during practice that week. For 3.
Numbers for Arkansas with Hubbard down behind the play. Acuff switching.
All the population just 300. Or more than that in a single section inside Bridgestone Town. Baseline jumper
Than it is. They've also missed 6 free throws so far in the first half.
Yeah, they shoot about 75% from the free throw line.
Detroit stolen by Richmond. Baseball pass, Acuff. Lays it in.
I love how the Razorbacks advance the ball.
Acuff with a
challenge. Usually you see coaches wanting to hold on to it till later, but obviously the Arkansas bench fell through on Acuff in transition. Trying to stay in front of him.
He has great poise in the pick and roll, this kid with the ball. Around the back, a little fake there. Yes!
They won 2 more games the entire rest of the season.
Fouled on the 3! Shot clock to 8. Working on Isaacs. He'll step into the lane and lay.
Malik Ewan 12 in red into the game. Acuff feeling it and find conference. It's a bulk shooter and a bulk maker. He's going to try again. And it goes.
Now, if you're Arkansas, and ignite this building.
Brazil thought he had a layup. Acuff fade away, finds the again.
He normally doesn't need a ball screen to get to the paint.
The pull up, and he. Acuff by his man. Boy, Darius
Acuff is concerned. In the last 20 years, there's only been 3 SEC freshmen to make 7 threes and have 5 assists in the same.
With 8 to go, that's not as much of an issue. Acuff Jr. probing. Pulls up over McKinnon.
You may want to know, how is this occurring right now? Good
look,
Brazil!
of their win against Tennessee. Acuff looking to take over. Late shot clock.
Knowing, one, they don't have the depth, and Arkansas loves transition. Tough this game for disciplinary reasons. It just makes it really tough for life on the road.
To Toronto. Acuff Jr. off the screen with the curl.
Auburn's going to do a lot of switching, so can you get a screen to a matchup you like? He likes the one he has on him now.
And 17 points, 4 assists.
Around the screen, rise and fire.
Lightly defended. He's itching to get some shots off. Acuff Jr. has done a bulk of the scoring.
nearly scooped up. It was Thomas with 4. Acuff with 2. Buries. 16-point Mississippi State deficit ties the largest of the game. Acuff.
Acuff going to work on Reed. All the way in and got it!
He was moving well, just didn't hit a few of those floaters. It was a tough task going up against the Gators, who are playing good basketball. Acuff for a long 2.
Acuff, a floater. Got it!
Get bigger, wanted to get a little bit stronger. Acuff Jr. left open.
Oh, pretty play, Acuff.
And this is where your prime freshman point guard's got to take control of the tempo of this game. His team is rattled right now.
Acuff fires the
Turnover led to that. Acuff wants it one-on-one, launches, smile!
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
You strike me as a good, solid 150 guy. Drive.
I'm glad you said that.
In college ball. Remember, offensive rebounds first half as Acuff goes to the rack. See how the motor runs for the kid from Detroit with 4. He launches and bang!
In Acuff's hands. Final 7 seconds, first half. Acuff, go time to the bucket. Scores! Brilliant in that first half. Corner 3. Got it.
You know, Kevin, the stop or run, the way those guys just did that, you got to be able to get a score, stop, score. But that, only Cal can pull that off. You know, not a lot of guys can pull that off, but Cal can.
Arkansas.
This game today is about revenge after Texas Tech came back from 16 down.
It's 15. Brazil has not come back to the Arkansas bench. Acuff got bumped through it up, and he missed. Stop.
Yeah, they need back-to-back stops and back-to-back makes.
Acuff again, he got hit, and
Acuff to dribble this game out. There's no need to pass the ball.
Left hand, what a game.
Acuff out of bounds, so effective. Acuff, the handles, soft touch.
Pulls from 17, maybe.
It from close range is Asandako. Quickly into front court. That's just beaten.
It'd be a start of a knockout punch. Acuff, alley-oop to Ewan. Oh, boy!
Ringo for Acuff, who's rewriting the record book, and this time
Stays cold like this. They must get a third score.
Acuff whistles it into Brazil.
Off the mark. Acuff's got a chance to push here. 3-on-2.
Here's the
alley-oop to Richmond. Wow. Under 4, long pass. Wow. 7. Down low, Ewan. Nice ball fake and a dunk.
Texas fans saying it counts just the same. Allow the Longhorns to get back open. Uh-oh.
Acuff over the top and a slip.
There are multiple teams that can win it this year.
Look at that pass.
There's the. I didn't measure them. Another alley-oop, and that's
on the perimeter.
Acuff. Great pass
by Arkansas's Ewan. Here's Acuff pushing it 4-on-2. Brazil
throws for that. You should be able to make free throws for that. Watch
Acuff,
out. Yep.
wow!
Is going to be on that long list of great Cal guards.
He sees the alley-oop,
Wow.
and he hasn't been on I-95 in Massachusetts since he was at UMass.
Two premier top point guards in the country, young freshmen.
Yep.
You know, and keeps the flip. Wow,
Brown trying to force Acuff to the left.
Yeah.
The alley.
Other than a lot of key players back on the roster this season. There's a lob and another finish.
He'll play.
Thomas Jr. just had that one swatted away. McKinnon's been a little bit quiet. I think LSU would like to get him free for some threes. Shot clock's at 5. The jump stop. Acuff got it.
Sherrod Jumps. Blocked. Rejected.
But once they did, Acuff just fills from behind.
Perry blocked from behind. Who was it? Acuff.
Now Houston content to run some clock. Sharp driving, blocked.
Play, the freedom that young players are able to have in transition, that builds confidence. Acuff able to take advantage.